Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I come to you as a reporter. As of last night, World of Warships has lost one of its community contributors. As I'm sure some people already know, but probably a lot don't, the content creator known as TBULL has decided to hang it up. I won't get into speculation, I'll just show you exactly what he said. This is directly from TBULL's page on his community posting section. He says, "Today I was informed by Wargaming staff that I'm in violation of Section 6.3 of the user agreement, which prohibits any commercial use of their content. In fact, I've been in violation of this clause since the second day the game was fully available for download, as has everyone else who has ever monetized any content related to World of Warships Legends." I don't quite understand that. We can come back to that, but let's continue. That's obviously not a problem for them, as they encourage everyone to promote their game and teach people how to play it. But I'm a stickler for the rules, and will be hanging up my hat. I'll see you all in early September when Starfield launches. Until then, I bid you a farewell. So what it sounds like to me is TBULL is saying, I'm not going to play this game until such other game comes out. Starfield, I've heard a little bit about it. I don't know when it's getting released based on what he said, I guess sometime in September. So I guess he's not going to do any YouTube stuff until September. And at that time, it sounds like he's going to pick up Starfield. One can speculate, not really sure. But either way, it sounds like he is putting Legends down. Now, I don't watch too much TBULL content, but I have clicked on a video here and there, and it seemed like he was pretty frustrated with the game, which that happens to everyone. As you can see, I actually watched part of this video, one of the worst games I've ever seen, a game without a blue team, high-tier game with randoms that wasn't a snooze fest. So one can speculate that he hasn't been all that happy with the game as of late. That's just a speculation. But I want to come back to one of the comments he said here, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. In fact, I've been in violation of this clause since the second day the game was fully released, available for download, as has everyone else who's ever monetized any content related to World of Warships Legends. That I find very interesting, because I'm sure it's going to be the same on PC. All the popular guys from Twitch and YouTube, Flamu, Flambass, even the guys over at Legends, you've got Spartan, you've got what used to be TBULL, me, obviously, Aaron. You've got a whole bunch of guys that are putting a lot of time and energy into creating content around World of Warships. And if that's the case, and all these channels can't monetize their content, then why would they be making the content? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But one thing I do know is that TBULL was offering up a spot on his fleet for $20 a seat, basically. I saw a bunch of Facebook posts back and forth. People thought one thing, thought another thing, whatever. I think as a consenting adult, if you want to give the guy $20 to be in his fleet every month, you should be able to do that. But I think this line that he's referring to, I think that's the conflict. I don't think it's people just creating videos. I could be wrong. This is speculation. I've never heard anything about this until he said it. That's why I found this very interesting. I'm personally surprised that there's a conflict, being that so many of us already monetize World of Warships content, and rightly, I think we should be able to. Why exactly? I think it's the $20 per seat on the fleet thing. Why that actually makes a conflict, I'm not 100% sure. But obviously, it sparked this, and the internet's kind of run away with it. What I mean by that is there's been a lot of people that have been making posts like this, and like this one. But again, just my opinion, as consenting adults, I feel like people should be allowed to do whatever they feel like they need to do with their money, what they want to do. But regardless, there's obviously some sort of conflict here, and Wargaming spoke up. Will he come back? Will he not come back? Who knows what the future holds for TBULL? My suspicion is he will probably come back after he has time to cool off. Regardless, we wish him well, and we're going to move on to our next bit of news. The second thing that's come out, I think it was yesterday, World of Warships staff leaked another photo of training rooms. So the likelihood we're getting them next update is extremely high. And this is a nice little teaser. So apparently we're going to be able to manipulate the length of the match, pick the map, domination, capture the base. It looks pretty simple. Not really sure how the spawns are going to work. It doesn't look like we're going to have the customization that I think PC players have, where they can individually place all these ships. So when it comes to doing any kind of testing, I think we're going to have to load real players into a training room, have them all line up, and commence our testing. Something that we've wanted to do for a really long time, but it looks like we're going to have help to do it. Either way, the update drops in the next, I think, week or two, and this is an exciting time to be around the game. We're finally going to get the feature that we've been asking for I can't even remember how long now. Either way, exciting time. That's going to conclude World of Warships news. That's all I know. Everyone out there, have a great rest of your weekend. Peace!